I think Xi Jinping's view of Putin is that Xi Jinping thinks Putin's a dummy. A dummy for having gone off half-cocked in a military invasion of another state when you weren't militarily or frankly economically and financially prepared to do that. But while Putin might be a dummy, he's my dummy. That is, he's China's dummy. He's on our team. So there'll therefore be no public breaking of ranks on this question, despite the attempts at what I describe as diplomatically crab-walking your way away from 100% endorsement of the Russian position. You saw that at the Shanghai Cooperation Organization conference recently, where Xi Jinping was sending out different messages and causing Putin to say that he was happy to be in Samarkand to hear China's, quote, questions and concerns. That sounds not like the Vladimir that you and I know. That sounds like a script given to him by the Chinese. But I think the really interesting thing in terms of distancing stuff, which goes to your question before about tactical nuclear weapons in Ukraine, was the statement he made in Beijing with Olaf Scholz in the visit by the German Chancellor just the other day, where he said, my paraphrase is, that nuclear weapons can never be used to settle disputes on the vast Eurasian landmass. Well, Ukraine is in Eurasia. And without using the U word, Ukraine, or the R word, Russia, what he was saying is, Putin, don't even think about it. And so the public distancing in that statement off the back of the visit by Olaf Scholz, I thought was significant. And if it was simply posturing, which I think on balance it must have been on Putin's part, it still doesn't explain the extent to which the administration here went into overdrive about a month ago in its public briefing campaign and asking all sorts of folks to place as much leverage as possible on the Chinese, to put leverage on the Russians not to even think about this. So let's hope, as Ian says, this has been put to one side. The actual threat of the use of tactical nuclear weapons, large or small.